Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. A handful of movies come out today on Blu-ray and DVD, like I Feel Pretty with Amy Schumer, and bam! Super Troopers 2 here on Blu-ray and DVD. This one, it's been a while since the first one came out. Now number 2 finally hit Blu-ray out in stores today, along with The Quick and the Dead, an old school Western film, and also Terminator 2 on 4K, which that was already released before, but it's coming out in a really cool kind of like edition. I don't know if it's going to be in stores or not, but if it is, I'm definitely going to showcase it to you guys and everything like that. But also, a little bit later on in this video, I'm going to be heading on over to a very special event going on in Burbank, California, where I'm going to meet up my friend Scotty, and let's just say it's something Friday the 13th related. You know, the guy that made the music to the franchise. He's going to be down there. But one last thing. This Saturday, July 21st, I'm going to be at the Echo Park Film Center with Gabriel. This center wanted to hold a little screening of my Night Owls films, and I'm like, they asked me, and I'm like, okay, I'm down, and they want me and Gabriel there for a Q&A afterwards. And so if you guys live in the LA area and you want to come on by Saturday night, July 21st at 8 p.m. at the Echo Park Film Center. Me, Gabriel, and stuff will be down there just hanging out. If you want to hang out with us, watch our crappy little short films that we made back in the day. I mean, I like them, but they're not, you know, big pieces of art or anything. But if you guys want to see them, please come on down to the Echo Park Film Center this Saturday, July 21st. But guys, let's get on out of here and do some hoarding, right? Well, everyone, at my first stop of the day, the local Best Buy. Let's head on in there and see what kind of cool stuff they have. But before I head on in there, guys, I just want to let you guys know, all you got to do for a chance to win this Blu-ray right here. I only have one copy to give away, but you guys have to like this video, give this video a thumbs up, share it on your, Twitter pages and or Facebook pages, and tag me in the post and everything like that, and drop a comment down below saying I want to win, and I'll pick a comment at random in the next Hoarding Up video and let you guys all know who won. But also, you have to be living in the United States. So let's go into Best Buy and see what they got. Alright everyone, inside Best Buy right now, taking a look at some of the new releases that came out today. One of which, like I said at the beginning of this video, Super Troopers 2 was released today. I don't remember when the first one came out. That had to have been back when I was like in high school or something like that. I could be wrong on that one, but some of the other stuff that came out today is The Quick and the Dead, the new 4K edition of it right here with Leonardo DiCaprio, Gene Hackman, and everything. I think I've only ever seen this movie once, but Rampage is another film that was released today. This one has a Best Buy exclusive steelbook for it. This is the cover that you get for the steelbook exclusive Blu-ray of the film right here with the Rock and the albino gorilla right there, and of course the 4K one has a little bit of a different cover to it for the steelbook right here, which is kind of cool. I enjoyed this film for what it was, but it's definitely just like a generic Rock movie now. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him change up what he's doing when it comes to his movies and everything like that. But some other stuff that came out today is I Feel Pretty, which I'll be talking about at the end of this video right here, the new Amy Schumer movie, Sneaky Pete with Giovanni Ribisi. That's kind of cool. I don't see there's a Blu-ray release of this or anything. What, a DVD for $23.99 is kind of like, what? You know? But Isle of Dogs, right here, the new Wes Anderson movie came out today. Yeah, that's kind of cool, kind of interesting right there. And the other two movies that came out today, guys, is Traffic. Here on Blu-ray. I talked about this one a couple of videos back, starring Paula Patton and everything like that. I really kind of enjoyed this film very much. Not very much, but like I enjoyed it for the viewing that I did. Check it out. If you guys have never seen it before, I recommend checking it out. And the other one that came out today is Truth or Dare. I believe this is put out by Universal Entertainment and everything. I heard mixed reviews on it, but this is like pretty much the only horror film that was released today. Guys, let me know down below. Should I get up on this one? All right, guys, off to the next location of the day, the American Way thrift store. Well, guys, in here right now, let's take a look at some of the media. They have like a big wall, not a big wall, but a little bookcase of DVDs and a whole heap of like, you know, VHSs and stuff, and like little boxes of like DVDs on the floor. So let's see if we can find anything unique or cool up in here. I kind of like, this is kind of cool to find, but I don't like how they draw like the prices on the cover itself. You know what I mean? Like $4.99 or whatever, $4. Jesus, that's what this place does. What I've noticed. You know what I mean? $1.96 for that one right there. Let's move on to this little box that's down here and see what they got going on. They have a Freaks and Geeks box set DVD. That's $4 right here. Like I said, I don't like the writing on it. I already have this this set on DVD and Blu-ray, but my DVD set of this is all signed up by the cast and Paul Feig and like the creators and everybody, like Seth Rogen and stuff, which is kind of cool. But I'm not really seeing a whole lot of other kind of stuff. There is other stuff here, like, you know, that you can see is like Blu-rays and like Firefly, the complete series in there, all sorts of stuff. But hopefully I can find something cool up in here. But man, it has been scorching hot outside recently, man. Jesus. Well, this is kind of cool. You don't normally come across these very often. I was missing the slipcover, but you don't normally come across these season sets of Martin out and about that much anymore. I already have all the seasons already on DVD. It looks like it's missing a disc already and a slipcase to it. And I think, is this one out on Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken? Let me know down below, because I remember loving this one, Newsies, back in the day. I used to dig it because I was all up into musicals. I still kind of am. All right, everyone, over at my next destination of the day, Atomic Records. But I met up my special guest for today. What up, bro? Are you excited to meet Harry Manfredini?
What do you think?
Oh,
boom.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. And in a couple days, me and you are gonna be going to the LA premiere of that new Kane Hodder documentary. What? So let's head on in there and see if we find anything cool. Well, we're in here now taking a look at some of the Blu-rays that they have up in here. There's some of the same old stuff that you see, you know, pretty much anywhere you go. Well, guys, if you're in the market for packing peanuts, they have it right over here at Atomic. Oh yeah, with the big old wall of DVDs. Let's see if we find anything cool here. Hey Scotty, dude, since we're about to go see Harry Manfredini over there at Dark Delicacies, what is your favorite Friday the 13th movie? Because this is mine right here, Part 7. This is the one I grew up loving the most.
I want you to take a guess.
Part 5? The scummiest one? The weirdest one? No. Please don't. The first one?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that one and Jason Goes to Hell are like my two least favorite ones.
Why?
I don't hate them, but they're like my least ones I watch. Okay. Well, we're still over here right now, and I came across this weird Blu-ray of American Pie. What is this? Hey, open that up for a second. Is that just like the regular one inside? Because I never seen that slipcase before, Scotty. Oh, what? Is this? What is this one? What kind of? What language is that? Is that like Dutch or French? German? Huh. But now we're at our final destination of the night. The final destination is Dark Delicacies, baby. But yeah, we're in Dark Delicacies right now, and the man himself, Harry Manfredini, the guy who did the music for the Friday the 13th franchise, of course the movie House, and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, dude, that's gonna be cool. But this soundtrack is what we have to get to, you know, get his autograph and things. But this one is the soundtrack to the final chapter and Part 5, The New Beginning, on here. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if this is like re-released or like new stuff or what this is. So Scotty, you said you had this for what, a handful of years now?
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh, okay. But like, which one is this from? You said, because it has that slash mark to it, and the first thing I thought of was the one, you know, what's it called, the Final Friday, you know, that one when, like, you know, Freddy pulls his mask down, but you said it's Freddy versus Jason?
Yep.
Yeah, that is cool though, like a handmade looking one. Mm-hmm. All right, everyone, we're still over here at Dark Delicacies right now with the man himself, Harry Manfredini, the man who scored great movies like Friday the 13th and My Boyfriend's Back and House and all that kind of stuff.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend.
Ooh, you could be.
He's back. Okay.
Oh,
right,
okay.
Ahead, right.
No, but what got you into, you know, being a music guy and getting into scoring films? Was there like an inspiration that made you?
No, it's something I always wanted to do for the time I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, that's true.
And when it comes to your films that you have scored, what would you say is your favorite one?
Oh God, I don't know. The one I just finished.
Oh yeah. What was that?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Whichever one I just finished, that's my favorite. No.
So like you
I like them all. There's something in every one of them.
Yeah. And when it comes to horror films, do you have a favorite one?
I mean, that I scored or just horror films?
Just personally.
I think my favorite horror film, if it's a horror film, would be The Exorcist.
And I have one last
Because
question.
that scared the crap out of me.
I think it scared the crap out of everyone.
Yeah, right.
But like, out of watching films for all these years, what was a film that you've watched and going, I wish I was the one that scored that?
Well, you're the second person who asked me that this week. I was on 2 blogs, the same question.
Sorry.
I don't know, but I don't wish I knew the answer to that. I wish I had one that I would go like, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of movies I looked at and I go, I wish I scored.
Or you ever watch one that goes, you know what, I could have done that better if this person didn't do it.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not saying which ones they were.
No, but I just want to say thank you for taking the time
Thanks a
for
lot.
talking to me, man. Do you have a website you like to plug?
No, it's just harrymanfredini.com.
Yeah. Make sure you guys check them out. I have a link for it down below. Thank you, Harry, for taking the time. It really
down
does mean a
there,
lot.
down there.
Down there.
It's down there. You see it?
Yeah, down there.
It's
Click
right
it.
there. Okay.
Click it. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, Jesus, Scotty. Well, we just got out of Dark Delicacies and got to talk to Harry Manfredini for a moment or two, which was cool. He signed almost everything I brought over there. So let's head on home, and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on. Well, guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys what I picked up today and what I got autographed, by Harry Manfredini today, the master behind the music of Friday the 13th. Over here. But let me show you guys what I picked up over here. I actually got this one a few days ago when I was over at CD Trader and stuff, but I just wanted to show this off now. And that is something when I saw it, I'm like, I gotta get this. It's like, what? And that is the Cobra Kai soundtrack to the YouTube Red series in a long box. It's just one CD in here, but it comes in a long box and it has, like all the music from, I guess, season 1 of Cobra Kai, the YouTube Red show. And when I saw this, I'm like, how cool is that? And I haven't seen a CD long box in a while. You know what I mean? Like, the CD is pretty much like, right here, and the rest of this is nothing. But I haven't opened it yet or anything. But I was just like, I gotta get it. I gotta get up on this, man. But these other things I got right here. I'm gonna show you these. I'm gonna show you guys these ones here first before I show you guys what I got autographed today by Harry Manfredini. This right here, I got these 2 sent to me. These are 2 new FYE exclusive Blu-ray steelbooks, and the first one up is Carlito's Way. The old school, Al Pacino gangster flick. It is actually kind of cool. I remember really loving this movie. Of course, you get the L card or J card or whatever you want to call it, and you get the back right here. It looks pretty sweet. You get the front. Let's open this up and see what we get up in here. Yeah, all you really do is get the disc with Al Pacino on there. Let me take the disc out, see if there's anything on the other side. Bow, and there you go. There's the steelbook. FYA exclusive, Carlito's Way, right here on Blu-ray. I remember watching this one a couple times, back in the day, but I think it's a pretty sweet looking steelbook, especially if you guys have an FYE near you, if you guys want to get up on it. But the other steelbook I got was The Incredible Hulk. Right here. This is the one that stars Ed Norton and everything like that, or Edward Norton, whatever you want to call it. And I remember really liking this one when it first came out back in the day. And I haven't watched it in a while. But let me open this up and so we can see what it looks like and everything. And it looks really sweet with the image of the Hulk on there. And the back image is even cooler too, with him just getting all hulked up, getting all super crazy like. I dig it. I dig it. You open it up. There's like a digital code in there and everything. You get, of course, You get the Incredible Hulk inside with the disc and everything. But if you're a fan of the Incredible Hulk, and like I said, if you have an FYE near you, these are FYE exclusive steel books. So make sure you guys check out your local FYE if you guys want to get your hands on these 2 new exclusive steel books from them. And that's just really cool right there. But now on to the cool stuff I got signed today. Got signed by Harry Manfredini. He was over at Dark Delicacies and he had a new CD out, and all you had to do, or I don't know if it's new, but like a new packaging or whatever, but you had to buy this CD, go online, he'll sign stuff for you, and that CD I got was Friday the 13th, and it has, it was called The Final Chapter, and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning soundtrack in here, and of course, he signed it in there. It comes with, 2 different CDs. I believe this pack, or these CDs were in that original Friday the 13th soundtrack collection that came out years ago, if I'm not mistaken. But like that's the cool little autograph. I like how he puts the musical notes of on there. But also when I was down down there, I went to this place called Atomic Records, and I came across this DVD, which I haven't had for years because I got rid of them because I have the Blu-rays now. And I said, you know what, I'll get it. What the hell? It was $2. And I got the Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, my favorite Friday the 13th movie. And of course, he signed that up right there, which is cool. And this one right here is a movie that you guys may not know that he made the music for or scored. It's one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, and that is My Boyfriend's Back. I remember watching this movie all the time when I was growing up. If you guys remember this, the cover's a little different than I remembered it back in the day. But this is like the main cover that I remember of like the kid coming back to wanting to go out on a date with his go to the prom with his girl that he likes and everything. And of course Harry Manfredini signed it on the side right there, which is dope. But the main thing I got signed over there, which is super cool, hopefully I add more signatures to this in the near future, and that is my Friday the 13th out-of-print Blu-ray set right here that has all the movies in it. And of course, he signed it up there with the same, and everything. I think it's cool as hell. So hopefully I get to add like Kane Hodder maybe in the next couple days. Who knows how things go, but yeah, there's something kind of cool happening real soon, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully it all works out well. Oh, wait a minute, one last thing. Also, when I was at Atomic Records, when I was there with Scotty, I picked up the Book of Henry. It was $2.99 over there. I didn't want to forget about it. I had it right here. But that's something else I picked up over there. But guys, let's head on over to the other side of my room for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright guys, now on to the review portion of this video here. I have a small stack of stuff to review and talk to you guys about today. The first one up is from Scream Factory. It's a new collector's edition of In the Mouth of Madness, directed by John Carpenter, of course starring Sam Neill. This is a film that came out back in the mid-90s that I remembered really liking back in the day, but I haven't watched it in many, many years. And of course it got released on Blu-ray by Warner Brothers, and then now again from Scream Factory, but with all these cool new, special features with some interviews with some of the stars and things like that. But it's pretty much about this one writer named Sutter Kane. He's kind of like the Stephen King, of this movie, and it's about Sam Neill's character who is trying to find him because he went missing, and his newest book is about to come out, and people are going crazy over it. They're like, they're reading these books and going mad, like something's going on. People are losing their shit, losing their minds, when they're when they read his books and things. And Sam Neill's character is like a investigator, trying to find him and see where he is, what happened, and kind of getting driven insane by doing so. And everything. It's a really wacky, out there movie, but when I watched it for the first time, it kind of blew my mind. You know what I mean? It has those, some jump scares and things like that, but it's actually a really well done John Carpenter movie. And of course, he made Halloween and stuff like that, but like this one has always been a standout to me, and I really like the new commission artwork that they have here that Shot Factory put out. And of course they have their original artwork right here that was out back in the day, which I kind of prefer now, this new artwork, because this seems kind of sort of plain. In my opinion, I really do like this a lot more and everything like that. But the picture quality on this Blu-ray is actually really good. It's a new 4K scan of their original film negative on here. You also get new audio commentary with director John Carpenter. You get Horror's Hallowed Grounds, where Sean Clark goes to the filming locations, showing you guys what the filming locations look like now. Sean Clark's the homie, man. I always like when they add Horror's Hallowed Grounds to different, special features on movies and things. Really cool stuff. And of course you get the theatrical trailer, TV spots, and more. But if you're a fan of John Carpenter and you like In the Mouth of Madness, this is the definitive edition that's out right now here on Blu-ray. Just want to let you guys all know about that one. And next up over here, I got sent for free to review from Warner Brothers, and that is the 4K edition of Ready Player One, which I'll be giving away a copy of in next week's video on DVD, on Blu-ray and everything. But this is Steven Spielberg's new film, and I've been the biggest fan of his, of course, ever since The Goonies. Even though he didn't direct The Goonies, but he produced it, and it kind of feels more like a Steven Spielberg movie than it did a Richard Donner movie. But I still love both those guys because they directed or part of one of my favorite movies, my favorite movie of all time, The Goonies. And going into this, I'm like, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun. And this movie takes place in the future, like 2045 or something like that. And like, the world's kind of run down. People are living in like, trailer parks, like built, trailers built on top of one another kind of thing. And the world's really kind of like a bad place, that or it looks like to me. And people, the only way they can get, out of the shitty world that they're in is go into virtual reality and everything. And there's this one system, I believe what's it called, Oculus? Yeah, Oculus. And it's like a virtual reality game they put on. They can make their own avatar. They can be somebody different and go to different worlds and get out of the crappy world that they're in for a little while. And it's pretty much all about this one kid who wants to solve the puzzle of this game, because if you solve this the main puzzle of Oculus, you get to become like the proprietor of it, kind of thing. And it's him trying to solve the different little puzzles along with some of his, his crew along the way, trying to see if he can collect the keys. I don't want to ruin it for you, but this movie has a lot of nostalgic elements to it. Like you get the Iron Giant in here. You get little nods to different movies of the day. You know what I mean? Like of course the DeLorean is used in here. You see Chucky in here for a moment or two. From Child's Play, of course, King Kong. Like a bunch of really cool nostalgic moments throughout this movie. And it's just a visually stunning, amazingly looking movie. And I had a lot of fun with it. I really, really did. But the bad guy of the movie didn't seem that menacing or anything, in my opinion. But on 4K, this movie, sorry, I'm all over the place. This looks amazing. This is what the format is made for movies just like this. But on this Blu-ray, of course, you get your behind-the-scenes special featurettes with the cast and crew talking about the movie. You get over 90 minutes of bonus content on this Blu-ray in 4K right here. But if you're a fan of Steven Spielberg, this is I really highly do recommend this one. This is like a day one pickup, guys. And I believe Best Buy may be having a steelbook version of this, if I'm not mistaken. But that's Ready Player One on Blu-ray. I love it. I give it an 8 out of 10, in my opinion, right there. And next up over here from Universal Home Entertainment is Amy Schumer's new flick, and that is I Feel Pretty here on Blu-ray. This one was released today. And everything, and it's pretty much about this girl named, played by Amy Schumer, who, she has like really, body issues. She's kind of she's a little bit overweight, and she wants to be pretty. She wants to be like the model type girl that's out there and like be able to like, get a boyfriend just like that and everything. And she's always like, really obsessed with like beauty and stuff like that. And she works for this like, makeup company that's all about beauty, but like in like a basement area working in tech and stuff. But yet, one day, she's going to the gym because she wants to, get fit and work out and stuff. And something happens. She falls down. She bumps her head. But yet, when she gets up, she thinks she's beautiful. She thinks she's a model and everything like that. And she's going around, with like all this confidence in the world. And, just trying to conquer the world. You have to watch the movie to see how it all unfolds. But it kind of felt like I was watching like Shallow Hal in a way, but a little bit different because you don't see, what she sees. You still, when you watch the movie, you see Amy Schumer as herself. Like when she looks in the mirror, she sees herself as we see herself too. Like we don't see her looking like a supermodel or anything like that. I found it to be a really kind of enjoyable flick. But like at the same time, it's marked as a comedy, but it felt like more of a heartwarming kind of story than a comedy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't laughing throughout it or anything, but I really do like the supporting cast in here. You get Busy Phillips from, of course, Freaks and Geeks, which I think Freaks and Geeks just aired the documentary about the show somewhere. Hopefully it gets put on YouTube or somewhere because I want to see that. But I kind of enjoyed this film. I really, really kind of did. Of course, you get Michelle Williams in here, playing like the beauty guru of the company and everything. It was actually a really enjoyable flick, and if you guys, like light comedies, but like with a nice romantic, heartwarming element, I think you guys might like this one. It's not like Amy Schumer's best film, but it's one of her better ones of recent times, in my opinion. And last but not least, right here from Lionsgate Home Entertainment is a movie starring Blake Cooper, Luke Wilson, and Kiefer Sutherland, Donald Sutherland, sorry, Kiefer Sutherland's father, Measure of a Man, here on DVD. This one is set in the 1970s, somewhere in the 1970s, and it's about this young boy, I forgot his name now, Bobby, who is going on this family vacation to this cabin and stuff like they do every year. And, you know, he's suffering, of course, from body image problems and different things like that. He kind of likes this one girl that he sees every summer. And he gets this job with Donald Sutherland, you know, like mowing his lawn and cleaning up, you know, his house and different things like that. And it's just what you know, what he, you know, witnesses during that summer and what, you know, what happens to him. It's a nice little coming of age movie. I really kind of did enjoy this one very much. I really kind of wish Luke Wilson was in it a bit more. He was only in it kind of like in a couple scenes, like in the beginning and towards the end. But this is one of those movies I thought I really wish got a Blu-ray release with some special features, because there's really no special features to this one right here. But if you like movies about summer and getting away and, you know, pretty much trying to find yourself, this is the movie for you here on DVD. But guys, thank you so much for coming by and supporting my videos. I really do appreciate it. Make sure if you guys are in the Los Angeles area, check out my LA screening of my Night Owl short films. That's going to be at the Echo Park Film Center. The address to where this event's going to be is in the description box of this video. Echo Park Film Center, 8 o'clock, Saturday, July 21st. Hopefully I see some of you guys out there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.